So while in Cyprus, we stayed at this hotel called Tasia Maris Beach Hotel and Spa. It was quite a big hotel and it was very close to the beach. The beach was called Sandy Bay Beach and the other one next to it was Agia Napa Beach. It was an adult-only hotel, which I did appreciate. It was nice and calm there and quiet. So the hotel was beautiful, the lobby was huge and very clean. Hotel staff was super nice and helpful. The pictures in tourist website give the impression that the pool was huge, which it wasn't. But we didn't spend much time there. It was just something I happened to notice, that the pictures made the pool look so much bigger, but I think that's usually the thing. So there was a construction site next to our hotel and they did warn us about it, but we weren't bothered at all by that. There was no excessive noise whatsoever. It was okay. So the hotel room was quite small, but I guess that's what we paid for. And again, we didn't spend much time there, it was just for sleeping, so it was fine. Wish we had a better view though. The ocean view would have been perfect. But again, I don't think we paid for that. But even on the other side, it would have been better because we were facing another building's wall, so there was no view whatsoever. That was a little bit upsetting for me, but again, we didn't spend much time at the hotel. I just really wanted to see sunset or sunrise from the balcony. The other thing about the room that I wasn't totally happy with was the toilet slash shower. The shower head holder was broken, and so you had to either hold the shower head or use the shower in the ceiling, and it was okay, but I don't want to wet my hair every time I take a shower because it takes forever to dry. That was a little bit inconvenient for me. My boyfriend didn't mind, I think he didn't even notice that. If you are a girl with curly hair, you know the struggles of wetting it. The other thing about the toilet was the door wouldn't stay open, which was annoying. It kept sliding like this back. The toilet was really small, so that's why I like to keep the toilet door open if I'm just like doing my makeup or something like that, because it feels like I have more room. So I had to block the door with plastic bag to keep it open.
So the breakfast in the hotel was amazing. There was everything there on a display: yogurt, eggs, sausages, beans, fruits, vegetables, porridge, just about everything you can imagine, like cheese and bread and everything. The one thing I appreciated the most was the gluten-free table.
In this video you cannot see, like, there's a lot more food usually, but we were late that morning. Most of it was gone already. So yeah, the breakfast was great. I love the breakfast. So after all, the hotel, I think, was like maybe 8 out of 10. The experience was 7 out of 10, I'm thinking. I would go there again. I just imagine, because we were off season there, so I would imagine traveling season, the beach was pretty small and also the pool was pretty small. So if it's full packed and the hotels next to it are full packed, I imagine the small beach would be super, super crowded. Yeah, I'm glad that we went as late as we did, because I tend not to like crowded places. Yeah, it was a nice experience and the hotel was great, and actually the spa, we used the spa once. I had a head massage. I love those. So the spa was beautiful and very calming, and it wasn't that expensive. It wasn't cheap either, but it was affordable. So yeah, all in all, the hotel was great, and I would recommend that hotel to anybody going to Agia Napa.
So in this part of the video, I'm going to tell you Few things that you can do while being in Agia Napa or in Cyprus. There's a whole lot of things just in Agia Napa area, but if you rent a car, you can see so much more of the beautiful island of Cyprus. I truly hope that this is gonna help you decide what you're gonna do.
So we arrived to Cyprus on Monday, the 30th of October in the morning around 7 a.m. During that first day, we just walked a bit on the beach and had some lunch, and I guess we were sound asleep like around 6 p.m. So you have to remember that we woke up around 2:30 in the morning, so we were pretty beat at that point. And obviously, the next morning we woke up super early, waited to have breakfast, and then we went to see Mount Olympus since it was cloudy and rained a bit. So, the first thing to do in Cyprus is to go to see Mount Olympus. It was amazing and beautiful there. Just a little bit cold, so if you are going there, remember to take a light jacket or something warm, because I was freezing. I just had a dress on, so I wasn't prepared it to be that much colder. But the views were amazing, and yeah, I highly recommend going there. So number 2 is the Blue Lagoon. So we had a boat ride booked on Wednesday. So it was too windy that day, so it got moved to Thursday. But we decided that because the weather was not great, we decided to go there on our own with a car. It was pretty close to our hotel, like it was just like a 15-minute drive. It was super beautiful there. The water is turquoise and not blue. It's so pretty, and there was this small place that we went to swim, and the water was cold and it was scary because there was rocks and like sharp rocks everywhere, so we had to be really careful. Other than that, it was beautiful and we walked a lot, and definitely should go. So on Thursday we had the boat trip. We booked it from Get Your Guide, and the boat was, I think, Aphrodite 2 or 1. I don't remember at the moment. There was a chance to swim with turtles, and we learned about the Turkish invasion. It was 3 hours total, which was great for me because I can't anywhere longer. It would have been like torture. But yeah, it was like 20 euros per person, so it was not expensive, and I actually didn't swim with the turtles, but yeah, I would definitely recommend something like that, like a boat trip. It was nice and we saw a lot of nice places. And then number 4, visit the beaches. Cyprus has one of the most beautiful beaches I have ever seen. Like with the crystal clear water, it's definitely a place to enjoy beach life. That's the place to go if you want to spend time on the beach. Also Costa Rica, but now we're talking about Cyprus. Number 5, delicious food. Food there was great. I think if you're going there, you should try as many different restaurants as you can. Super easy to get vegetarian and pretty easy to get gluten-free food. So. And number 6, shop. So there are a lot of places in Agia Napa, so prepare to spend some money. The ones near the hotels are mostly for tourists, like gift shops, but if you go to the central of Agia Napa, you can find really nice clothing stores, and I didn't buy anything this time, but my partner did find something for him, so it was nice. They had beautiful shoes and all that. And then number 7, Green Valley Waterfalls. It was on the way to the Mount Olympus, so it was such a nice little place to visit. There was a lot of chickens and peacocks and roosters. The waterfall itself was pretty small, but it was nice to see, and actually the walk down the waterfalls was the best thing about it. And also there was this old gentleman who sold his own organic fruits that he grows, and we bought a lot of plums, and those were the sweetest plums I have ever had, like so good. And the old gentleman was super sweet, and he also gave some extra fruits on top of the plums. And so if you're not interested in the waterfalls, then go for the man. The man was great. And finally, number 8, snorkeling. So with the crystal clear water, snorkeling is a must. And we bought these very cheap sets from a gift shop, and they work just fine, like for this purpose, because we're not using them again, so no need to spend that much money on it. I kept drinking the water, like the salt water, which was not cool, but other than that I saw some fishes, and yeah, it was beautiful. Beautiful there, so definitely snorkeling or diving if you're into that. I have never tried, so I'm not sure. Snorkeling, do that. So those were the 8 things I would recommend doing while traveling in Cyprus. I hope this video was helpful, and please remember to comment your favorite thing about Cyprus in the comment section, and let's have a conversation about that. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.